base would be, you know, we could all brush up on some fundamentals. So we're working guard passing with a gi. We started with the De La Riva guard passing. We did a little bit of that. I'll give you the option, right? If you want to continue with the De La Riva technique, you can do your De La Riva technique. I'll briefly review that, and then good class, small class, so we can review some fundamentals, just basic guard passing and closed guard. Which that'll be good too, because a lot of times when you break the closed guard, the person will transition to De La Riva. So we'll start. I'm gonna briefly go over the De La Riva pass we were working last week. So quick refresher. Nick's set up into the De La Riva, right? The number one dilemma before I can address this De La Riva is addressing the grips that are breaking my posture down and keeping me off balance, right? So if he has a grip of my collar, or maybe he's playing collar sleeve, right? These are the grips that I always need to address first. Anytime he can leverage and get my head out in front of my knees and my toes, I'm off balance and vulnerable to get swept. So anchor your base. If he's got a hand in the collar, I gotta break this grip first, right? Once I break the grip in the collar, now I can start addressing the De La Riva here, okay? So last week, we worked on driving the De La Riva down to the mat, right? Pinning his knee, and then driving my knee over the top into like this tripod pass position here. A lot of times this person, when I drive the knee across the De La Riva, he's gonna transition this into a butterfly hook, right? Because he needs some type of lever to keep me off balance and prevent his guard from getting past, right? If he doesn't turn this into underhook, then he's just conceding the inside space. He's gonna allow me to get in chest to chest position and start getting tight and finishing the pass from here. So we'll drill or review when they add this in, okay? A lot of times what people have the bad habit of doing here is they cross face and they drop their hip to the mat, right? This is essentially giving him the sweep because he has this hook to lever and off balance with. So don't get in the bad habit of cross facing and then dropping your weight to this side like this, okay? You can cross face, I want to cross face, but think about putting your weight up here over top of the shoulder on the far side of his body. So I cross face, and I keep my weight nice and heavy across his body like this, all right? Now it's much harder for Nick to lift and do anything effective with this hook. And I'm basically inducing him to lift with this leg, because when he starts to lift, now I can freehand to shove the knee and step directly to the mouth, all right? That's one option for finishing the pass there. All right. The second option is maybe he's really sticky with this hook, and I'm cross facing him nice and heavy, but I can't get over top of his knee. No problem. I'll V block like this, or I'll hug the thigh like this, and now I can back step. Boom. All right. My weight still stays on top of him. Then once I clear this leg, I can clear my hook and settle in the side control. So that's the refresher for that first part, from driving the knee across into the tripod passing position from De La Riva. The second option we looked at was me sometimes got a really sticky hook here. He's doing a good job of not allowing me to drive his knee out and down to the mat. So I might need to change the direction of my pass. So from here, I'm gonna take not a long step in jiu-jitsu, but a deep step, kind of laterally, and try to get all the way across behind the crook of his far side knee so I can start to square back up. And then I can elect to either drop into a knee cut pass here. I could box out, frame, and then donkey kick out into an X pass, right? Or I could windshield wipe, clear the knee, and trap his shin inside here, and then finish my pass by dropping into this camping position, head down, clear the knee, and occupy a space into side control. So that's the option when we can't drive this De La Riva down to the mat here. When you're in the De La Riva position, the same rules for all the grips apply. Whatever grips he has established that's off balancing me, making my life difficult, I need to get rid of them and address. The other thing that's helpful from here is I don't want to allow Nick to turn my leg to the inside and get to a long hook here, right? This De La Riva hook is coming all the way across my hip line. So in order to help combat that, I'm gonna pivot off my heel and turn my knee out. This puts like a prying mechanism on his de la Riva hook, and sometimes will force his de la Riva hook completely out, right? Same thing, I can knee drive, or I can step across nice and deep, and from here, I have like that three-pronged option, or three-play option. Drop into the split squat, or the knee cut, X pass, where I donkey kick, grip on the outside of the knee, clear and pass the knees through, or as I step through, windshield wipe and trap, okay? Everybody good with the de la Riva refresher?
I guess.
Okay, I'll walk around and help. You can walk around and help too. So if you want to drill de la Riva,